I never thought a quiet Sunday morning would be the day my entire life cracked open. The house was so silent you could hear the refrigerator humming, and I remember thinking it felt almost peaceful. I had no clue that peace was just the last breath before the storm. I had been raising my grandson, Noah, for nearly 8 years. His mother, my daughter, had walked away after a long battle with addiction, and I became the one who packed his lunch, taught him how to tie his shoes, and stayed awake during his fevers. I didn't do it because I was strong. I did it because there was nobody else left. One afternoon, when Noah was at school, there was a knock at my door. A calm, measured knock. When I opened it, there stood my daughter, Emily, holding a suitcase and wearing a smile that didn't reach her eyes. She said, "Mom, I'm clean now. I'm ready to take my son back." My heart dropped, but I tried to stay composed. I told her we could talk, maybe figure things out slowly. But she didn't want slow. She wanted everything. 2 days later, I got a letter from her lawyer. She was filing for full custody. The same daughter who used to disappear for days without explanation, now wanted to take away the one person who still made sense in my life. I didn't cry that day. I just sat at the kitchen table, staring at that letter until the ink blurred. The court date came faster than I expected. I wore the same navy blue dress I'd worn to church on Easter, hoping it would make me look steadier than I felt. Emily showed up looking polished, confident, like she'd rehearsed this moment. She didn't make eye contact. She talked about fresh starts, about rebuilding a family, about stable employment. The judge nodded. The lawyer smiled. And I sat there feeling like a ghost watching her own life fade. When they called me to speak, I didn't talk about loyalty. I didn't talk about sleepless nights or school projects or how Noah still called me mom without meaning to. I just told the truth. I'm not here to keep him from her. I'm here to keep him from pain. But truth isn't always what wins. 2 weeks later, the judge gave Emily joint custody with the option for full custody review in 6 months. It felt like someone had quietly unplugged the sun. Noah didn't understand at first. He thought it meant more time with his mother. But after the 3rd weekend at her place, he came home quiet, withdrawn. He didn't play with his Legos anymore. He didn't ask for dinner. He just curled into my side and stayed there, like he was afraid I'd disappear too. One night, after he fell asleep, I found a small notebook in his backpack. Inside, he had written, "I don't want to live in 2 houses. I don't want Mom to be mad again. I don't want Grandma to cry." I felt something inside me break, the kind of break you don't recover from. I knew then that I had to fight. Not with anger. Not with revenge. But with proof that Noah was hurting. I started documenting everything. His mood changes, missed homework, the nights he couldn't sleep. I met with child therapists, teachers, even his doctor. I wasn't trying to take Emily down. I was trying to hold Noah up. 3 months later, at the custody review hearing, I brought the notebook. Not as evidence, but as a reminder of the little boy who wrote it. The judge read a few sentences and asked Noah if he wanted to speak. He nodded. In the smallest voice, he said, "I just want to stay where I feel safe." That was it. No drama. No tears. Just the truth from the person it mattered for the most. The judge changed the order. Full custody to me. Supervised visits for Emily until further evaluation. After the hearing, Emily walked out without saying a word. Maybe she was angry. Maybe she was ashamed. I'll never know. That night, as Noah slept peacefully for the first time in weeks, I stood at his doorway and realized something. Love isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet choice you make to protect someone, even when it breaks you. And for the first time in a long time, the house didn't feel heavy. It felt like home again.